Here we go. Okay, Mr. Hammer back again. All right, we're going to do number 8. We've got two congruent. This video is going to actually show you, so far in the textbook we've shown you how to take a trapezoid and to find the area by turning it into two different triangles, and then finding the area of this triangle, adding it to the area of that triangle, and then boom, you have the area. Oh, that's incorrect, sorry. The previous video showed you how to take this trapezoid here, turn it into two triangles, find the area of each triangle, triangle 1, triangle 2, and then add them together, and then boom, you've got the area of the whole trapezoid. The problem with that is it requires two calculations, two sets of areas for two separate triangles. If you look at this question, we're going to find how they discovered or figured out the way to find the area of a trapezoid. So you start with two congruent trapezoids that join to form this parallelogram here. So I'm going to draw them in colors so we can see the differences. So in blue, here's trapezoid number 1. And in red, here's trapezoid number 2. And they are congruent, which means they have the same angle, same sides, same everything. And two of them together form that parallelogram. So the question is, how can you use the area of the parallelogram to find the area of each trapezoid? So we first start with the area of the parallelogram, all right, area of P. We know that is simply base times height. Well, our base is going to be 4 plus 7. So our base is 4 plus 7 times our height, which is going to be 3. So it's going to be 11 times 3, which is 33 centimeters squared. The question is, how can we use this area to figure out the area of our trapezoid? Well, simply, if you look at it, we need this area divided by 2, because two of these trapezoids make up the whole parallelogram. So if we take the area of this whole parallelogram and divide it by 2, we will have the area of one of these trapezoids. So if we go, area of the trapezoid should be area of the parallelogram divided by 2, which is base times height divided by 2. The only thing here is the base of our trapezoid is only 7, but the base of our parallelogram, this should be the base of the parallelogram. The base of the parallelogram is 7 plus 4. This 4 is not part of this trapezoid here, but look, it just happens to be the top because they get flipped, right? This trapezoid is flipped. So the base here of this parallelogram happens to be the top and the bottom of the trapezoid. So instead of writing base, we write top plus bottom of our trapezoid, because that's what the base of our parallelogram was, 4 plus 7. We multiply all that times our height, and this, so far, is the area of the parallelogram, right? Base times height, and then because we want just one of the trapezoids, not both, we divide it all by 2. Boom, divide by 2. So top plus bottom, 4 plus 7, times our height, which is 3, and divide by 2. So this gives us 4 plus 7 is 11, times 3 is 33, divided by 2 is 16.5 centimeters squared. So this gives us a formula that doesn't involve breaking the trapezoid into different shapes, and the formula is quite simply this. Area of a trapezoid, I'll just write TR, is top plus bottom of the trapezoid. Now, order of operations, very important here. Why have I put this in brackets? Because it has to be done first. You can't do bottom times height and then add the top. You have to add the top and the bottom first, then multiply by your height, then divide by 2. The question is going to be in some of your trapezoids, well, how do you identify the top and the bottom? In some questions, it's very easy. In some questions, it's a little tricky. For example, in this question, it's very easy. They give you only one height and only one top and one bottom. But what if they give you the sides as well, like some of these other questions over here, this one right over here. Here, we are given all 4 sides. Which is the top, which is the bottom? The answer to that is simple. You find the height first. You find the height, which you know has to be at a right angle to your top and the bottom. And since it's at a right angle to this side and to this side, you know that one of these has to be the top, one of these has to be the bottom, and then you're good to go. Simple. Top plus bottom, then multiply by 2, by the height, by 6, and then divide by 2, and you have the area. Okay? And we are done.